noticing that I gave a very vague instruction at the start, which was just to start getting yourself situated. And a very kind of eye-opening moment for me once during a training that I was doing was this teacher gave such a vague instruction like that, get yourself situated. It's maybe something about becoming present. I might ask you, take a moment to become present with what's going on right now. It's really interesting to notice where your mind goes and what happens when you try to do that. Of course, it's not possible to not be present. It's more about what we're being present with. It could be present with racing thoughts. It can be present in a way that has us very absent-minded. So today we're talking about something else. We're talking about becoming aware of your circumstances not dominated by your mind, not pulled around by just your mind, but perhaps including your mind. Let's allow the body to feel a little heavier. It helps. I invite you to imagine that from the waist down, you're being pulled down by gravity in a comforting way, supportive way. Gravity, center of the earth, is pulling you to be a little more aligned. Your shoulders and face fall down with gravity too. Even while the spine moves in an up and down fashion, like the trunk of a tree. Most of us have our eyes closed. You're welcome to keep your eyes open if that feels better. However your eyes are, I invite you to, using your ears, sense the room that you're in. Just a few moments. Using your ears, locate yourself in the room. And imagine that you can open your ears up wide and allow whatever sound is, in this case, background noise, quote unquote, to enter your experience. Whatever sound you might be hearing, I invite you to particularly notice the coming and going qualities of those sounds. The fact that they're constantly changing. Some sounds, it's easy to tell that for, like a car flying by in the street outside. Other sounds, it's a little more difficult to tell that it's actually coming and going, like a ringing or a humming of a machine. You might just be curious, settling your attention on some of those more constant seeming sounds. You can't notice something that's alternating, oscillating, the way that the sound is changing back and forth. Just listen and receive sounds in this way, noticing coming and going. Without fully leaving your sense of sound, just check in with your breath and muscle tension in your face and shoulders. Maybe there can be a little relaxing. You can also be curious, what's happening to my breath? Continue to be intentional about receiving sounds. Where do you feel the breath? Is it pleasant, unpleasant? You might notice if you have some judgment about how it should be, shouldn't be. That might include your state of mind right now, how many racing thoughts you're having, how stuck on an idea you are. It's hearing, noticing your breath. If you feel you're really stuck on a thought, you might ask yourself, can it wait? If the answer is no, feel free to go take care of whatever you're thinking about. If the answer is yes, make a note to yourself of when you'll come back to that thought. And then feel free to return. Do you care about you? This thought can wait. Softening the jaw, softening the shoulders over and over. You don't need to do anything to hear. You just need to hear. Your mind can do that just fine on its own. No effort. moment, I will ring this bell and I invite everyone to just follow until you can't hear it anymore. Follow until silence, and then stay in that silence. Naturally, your thoughts want to keep you company, so pay a little extra attention to the moment in the midst of the silence that thoughts start to become louder and more pronounced. When does that happen? How does it feel? What does it feel like when they start to pop back up? Notice the moment of the thoughts returning. Notice them continuing to return and pop up, and then pop out. So you keep a watchful eye on this delicate silence, maybe almost precarious silence. So start to make it stronger by breathing it in. Imagine that you're breathing in silence, exhaling out any remaining tension or activity. finding silence at the end of the bell, beginning of the bell, middle of the and breathing silence. Notice any tension or harshness, judgment around thoughts. It may just be popping up as tension, or it might be more overt self judgment verbally. Consider that silence is not the opposite of activity or noise. It's not the silence that we're going for. Sink a little bit further back and see if you can find a silence that's there even when the bell is ringing, even when you're hearing a thought. Settle back. Feeling your whole body itself, feeling your breath, be a space of silence. Space that receives noise, whether from your mind or from outside. Just receiving thoughts as they come, like individual bells. read this quote from Zenju Earthland Manual, Osho. And we can sit another minute or two in silence. Stand still. Wind songs in the bitter cold air will surface. The sweet taste of life will come alive. Let the rain come down your mountain to your riverbed. Stand still. Distant bird song will take you across the sky to where the song is being sung. The seasons come and go. The desert stays. Here, I invite you to slowly close your practice for the next few seconds, minute, soaking up what feels pleasant. And as we come back into conversation, always open for whatever share, but I might offer what's different now. What's different now?